Monday. Excuse the noise that's in the background. I am still on like my prep period before I continue with kinetics today. I'm at an elementary school today, and just wanted to come on and say, hey, welcome to the final full week of Orillium. I have got 5 books I'm in the middle of that I will likely finish this week, so let's hopefully get through the majority of my Orillium TBR. I have 1 book specifically that is for a quest that I'm hoping to finish, and then I have 4 others that are just basically like different things for different prompts, basically. So anyway, I gotta get going because I have my next class here in about 5 minutes, so I gotta go. But I will check in with you guys later when I made some progress on my books. Okay, so once again, awful at vlogging this week. It's Friday night. I don't feel great up here today. I had a perfectly fine day at work. I got home, started doing my other work, and I just lost all steam very suddenly. I don't know. I think I'm not necessarily burned out by any means, but at least I'm just done with today. And it's very late at night right now. It is 11:34, so after this clip, I'm going to bed. But I wanted to update you guys on what I've gotten done so far this week, because I've read quite a bit. Let's see. Started this on the, 21st, I think? Today's the 26th. Yeah, so like the 21st-ish. So I finally finished The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. I gave that a 4 out of 5 stars. I was, again, shocked with how this one kind of came out, like I was with The Fury. But it makes a lot more sense now with how the epilogue of The Fury goes on. But now I feel like I need to reread The Maidens because I forget when did he come in The Maidens and when that would have been in the timeline of The Silent Patient. So yeah, I need to reread The Maidens, obviously, with that one. Also completed Amari and the Night Brothers by Baby Alston. Gave that a 5 out of 5 stars. Loved that book so much. Cannot wait to read Amari and the Great Game. I loved the way that, in particular this one, like, there was something about this middle grade story that just felt so different. Like, obviously there's a competition and trials, and there's a mystery, and there's supernatural things, and it's at a school, and all these things. Like, it has all these tropes that I love, and my camera's dying. Just absolutely wonderful. Once again, a recommendation for my friends that I just absolutely adored, and they hit the nail on the head with something I would love. So I think that it's being proven that my friends and I all have very similar tastes in books, which is good. And then finally, before my camera dies, I completed Normal People. 2 stars. Gonna get rid of this book. I don't know what happened. I don't care what happened. I got way disinterested very quickly. Hello. It is after 11 in the morning on Sunday. I've decided that I'm going to actually extend this vlog to the last couple of days of April because it doesn't really make sense for me, I think, to vlog only a couple of days in the week next week, since there's only going to be like, 2 more days of the month, 3 more days at most. So I am going to extend this vlog out to the last few days of the month. So yeah, so what we've got going on is, when I last updated you guys, I was getting ready to start Sons of Darkness by Gourav Mohatany, which I have right here. The first part of this book, like the prologue, chef's kiss. Exactly what I am expecting when it comes to like a grimdark fantasy. Holy shit, this was a really great beginning to this book. Just amazing. And there's like 4 different perspectives within this story, and I am just so jazzed. I'm super excited. I have heard really good things about this book, and so I think I'm going to really like it, since I do like my grimdark fantasy. But super stoked to be reading this one, and this one is actually picking up for a quest that is for Orillium, which I don't want to spoil for anyone that is not there yet, but there is a part of the quest for the lore quest that basically has you picking a book that was like closest to you to read next, and this was on my TBR, so I just counted that basically. But then I did not get through any more of Bookshops and Bonedust, but I did end up getting the audiobook from Libby. My hold came in for this, so I should be able to listen to some of this hopefully today. Today am not really sure what the full plan is. I know that at the very least I am going to my mom and dad's today to finish up helping my mom with her office. Did want to let you know of other things I've got still on the TBR, or that I'm going to put on the TBR. So to basically, I'm going to start probably sometime later today, Stars in Your Eyes by Kacen Callendar. I've read Kacen Callendar's work before, have really enjoyed it. I think this is their newest release because I loved Felix Ever After. It was one of my favorite books from a couple years ago, and yes, this was released last year, so this is their newest release. So I'm excited to get into this one when I get a chance. Still working through The Path of Daggers. I'm currently on chapter 4, I think. Yes, I'm on chapter 4, The Path of Daggers. Do I know what's going on in this? Not really. It's kind of setting things up at this point. But this book is actually about 575 pages, so it's a pretty short one considering how most of Robert Jordan's books are. And then I am still working through The Time of Contempt. I'm nearly done with this. I read a chapter of this a couple nights ago, and so I've got like 2 chapters left, I think. Yeah, 2 chapters left of this. Really enjoying this a lot. There's a lot of things going on in this one though that are very political based, which I think is where a lot of people probably dropped off in this series, is a lot of the politics involved in it. But the live show for this will be coming up next weekend, so I definitely need to finish this coming week. So yeah, that is the plan for this week. As far as books I finished, if I grab my handy dandy reading journal, I have completed 3 books this week, which is good. I think I can at least get 1, if not 2 more done in the next couple of days, especially with having the audiobook for Bookshops and Bonedust. I can definitely get that done in the next couple of days if I really focus my time well. I am a little behind on work stuff though, because I decided to take the night off Friday and took the day off Saturday from doing any work related things because I needed a baby break. I was getting really overwhelmed with a lot of stuff. So I need to get back to that. I'm not going to be able to today, but I will need to get myself organized so that tomorrow I can get back to doing work for this next week. So yeah, we're going to get some stuff organized before I head out for the day, and we'll just go from there. So we'll extend this vlog for the next couple of days, and hopefully get at least a little bit more footage of other things. I also still need to film my April TV or May TBR and my April wrap up, but that'll probably be projects for when I get home later today. That'll probably be what I do later today after I get back, is film those and edit them quickly before I go to bed. So let's see how the day goes. Oh, also before I forget, yesterday, you can see I have glasses on. I didn't even think to mention this. Yesterday I finally went and got my lenses put in new frames, so that solved my glasses problem. And then I actually ended up taking my engagement ring to go get fixed because there was a stone missing in it. So if you notice that my hand looks a little bit more bare than normal, that's why. So I ended up getting the ring taken in with the it was under warranty still, so I ended up being able to get that hopefully fixed. It's not going to cost me anything, thank God. But yeah, it looked like basically one of the prongs that would hold the stone in had broken, which was what my thought was initially with losing the stone. So that should hopefully get fixed in the next couple of weeks. And then new glasses. I mean, they don't really look that much different than my other ones did. They're, I think, a little bit more rounded like here than my other ones were. But this, like, the lady that was helping me pick out frames, she picked this first, and I was like, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Like, this is the shape I like. It fits well. Like, I like the way it feels. great job. Good job on the first try. So yeah, but anyway, we're gonna get ready to figure out what's going on. I'm gonna get myself organized for this week, and I will just talk to you guys when I get a chance later. Hello, it is Wednesday, May 1st. I forgot to let you guys know how I did yesterday, but I did end up finishing The Witcher, the Time of Contempt. Gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Really liked it. Still feel like I'm getting just a little bit bogged down with some things here and there with the story. Like, there's some things I just don't fully understand. The politics are really like the biggest part of that, which is the same with any other like high fantasy story for me. Politics are one of the things that I just don't really ever wrap my head around for the most part. So there's that. And then to replace it, I started my final book I technically needed for Orillium, which was more so our book club pick, and it was kind of like an extra thing, but I at least wanted to start it. And it is A Fate Inked in Blood by Danielle Jensen. This was the Order of the Crescent's book club pick. And I don't really have any thoughts on it as of yet. I've only just really started it, so I don't really have any thoughts on it. But I am excited of the fact that this is, I believe, Norse-based, which, if you don't know, within my witchy practice, I work with 2 Norse gods. So that definitely is right up my alley. But anyway, that's basically it for this little bit more than a week-long vlog. I know it really wasn't much in terms of like other content. So wish I could be one of those really cool B-roll, you know, people, but I just don't have the time, and not really anything interesting enough to where I feel like it's able to be used as B-roll kind of thing. So I'm gonna try my hardest though to not take myself too seriously with it, and maybe in June with Battle of the Bookish I will try to do more B-roll stuff, because I will be doing weekly vlogs for Battle of the Bookish like I do every time we do our big rounds. So we'll see. We'll kind of see how things play out, but for right now this will be the last vlog for a little bit. So I gotta go get some dinner put in the oven, and I have to film a video, and then I have a lot of other work I gotta do tonight. So I'm gonna end this here. But thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. If you guys did enjoy it, please do give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you'd like to be and would like to see more content like this, go ahead and hit that button down below, subscribe to become an owlet in our flock, and I will see all of you guys in my next video. Bye guys.